All right, good evening, everyone. It's 8:30 again, 8:33 to be exact now on my clock. And it's Friday. Yeah, first Friday of March, NFP Day. Yeah, NFP Day. Yun yung isa sa aabangan natin tonight as US will announce unemployment rates as well, or the numbers. So, marami-rami tayong titingnan. Well, actually, hindi naman ganun karami. Yung dalawang high impact news lang na yun talaga for a Friday. And at the same time, titingnan natin yung performance ng markets, right? For the last four, this is the fifth day, yeah, or last 4 days, okay? And at the same time from here, we want to create a trading plan kung meron pa ba tayong pwedeng pasukan from what we have reviewed Mondays and Wednesdays. And at the same time, I would like to go back to the those trades, yeah, possible trades. That's what I mean. Um, sorry, excuse me, possible trades na nakuha nyo possibly, right? And the ones for me as well personally. Para ma-review natin if again there's a way for us to re-enter the market or what they call this, make an early plan for next week. Okay, so here we go. Let me see just very quickly here. Let me share my, oh, saan yan? Wait, sorry about that. Give me 1 second. Okay, tingnan ko dito ha, saglit lang. Yan. All right. Okay. So, from here, let me just remove the banner here very quickly and let's jump in on the chart. Sorry, excuse me. Medyo namamaos tayo. But anyway, so from here now, I'm back on AUD USD. This is well, as you know, I always go for the major currency pairs, diba? So, I'm back on AUD USD now after that breakout. Kung maalala nyo nung Wednesday, may naantay tayo na pullback. Then we go and buy again, right? So, well, true enough, nag-pullback nga siya, right? Yesterday, yun yung magandang pullback. So, I hope you guys were able to take advantage of it. Yeah, I did a 1:1 here after um or sorry, I mean, well actually hindi talaga siya 1:1, no? Nag-early exit ako before the price have broken through here. So kung makapapansin nyo, meron akong colored area dito na binabantayan ko kung magbe-breakout siya o hindi. So, well, unfortunately, hindi siya nag-breakout kaagad. Kung mapapansin nyo, bumalik muna si price. So, I took the money early. Then, earlier today, umakit na naman siya ng tuloy-tuloy. So, the next plan here is for a re-entry. Okay? So, let me go back to the H4 chart, which I had here earlier. Okay, tanggalin ko lang to para hindi kayo nalilito. Okay, so this is the pullback that I'm trying to say. So, ito yon, tapos bumalik. Right? So, you see this bearish, or sorry, bullish engulfing here, giving us a good sign for the price to go. So, pagdating dito sa area na to, medyo nag-hesitate siya. So, nag-early exit lang muna tayo. Right? So, ngayon, nagbe-breakout na ulit siya at pabalik na naman siya. So, kung mapapansin nyo, ang next plan is, after getting here, meron na naman tayong short-term resistance dyan. Tapos na breakout niya. So, same plan. Just like what happened here, may little consolidation dito. After the breakout, nag-pull back. Same plan. Pag bumaba na naman ito dito, we'll look for the buy at this level right here, moving in that direction. So, at least may panibago na tayong plan for re-entry. Can it possibly happen tonight? I don't see that happening tonight. So, for me personally, this is a trade for Monday already. Ang i-expect ko na lang dito is for this price to go down until the end of trading day today, right? So that means I would expect for the dollar to be a little stronger, yeah, for the last few hours of the markets. Pero hopefully AUD USD can push the price further upwards. Pero pag hindi naman mangyari yon, alam naman natin we always have a backup plan. 'Di ba? Pag hindi nangyari yung una nating tinitingnan kay market and looking at the big picture, okay? Looking at the big picture, look at this everyone. Kung mapapansin nyo, tingnan natin yung sa daily chart natin. So kung mapapansin nyo yung pattern na yan, we might expect for the price to move in this direction next week as well. So Itong nandito, gawin ko siyang green na area. Itong green na area nito, possible siyang mangyari. So, hindi ko sinasabing definite na yon, pero given that we are seeing this pattern right here, ulitin ko lang yung pattern, no? We're seeing this pattern, pwede nang mangyari or possible na mangyari na magpo-pullback siya ng a little bigger. Alright? Pero syempre, lagi pa rin nating iti-take in consideration itong floor level na to bago natin or bago tayo maglagay ng sell order na napakalayo naman nung take profit. Okay? Too ambitious naman. So, ibig sabihin kung mangyaring bumaba ito tuloy-tuloy, right? So, dito pa yung sell level natin. So, dito pa tayo maghahanap ng sell. Okay? Anticipating for the price to go in that direction naman later on. Okay? So, probably yung question ng iba is like, bakit mo ina-anticipate na pumunta dyan yung price? Okay? Ano ang naiisip mo? Bakit yan ang ina-anticipate mo? Okay. If you are familiar, I'm not, or I'm pretty sure you have seen me use this tool several times before, right? Looking at the Fibonacci line here, the 27 level extension, right, is being tested already. So, anong ibig sabihin nun? Though pwede naman siyang mag-full extension sa 61.8, pero mapapansin nyo dito high na yan eh. So, pwede na tayong mag-anticipate for a pullback. Right? Pwede na tayong mag-anticipate for a pullback. So, two plans. If this extension can continue, yeah, kung itong road na to, kung itong direction na to is kaya niyang i-continue, we will have our buy level right here in the middle. Not necessarily in the middle, sa baba nitong colored area natin. So this is acting as our short-term floor level. So if that holds, there's a very good chance that we can see the price move further. Look at that 27 extension level right there. So if that price holds, we will have a reasonable level, kumbaga, a reasonable level to watch out for and see if the market can really go to the 61 extension or 61.8 extension. So kung hindi naman mangyari yan at bumaba, big sabihin natapos na yung extension natin, we will plan for the retracement naman. Okay? So, for beginner traders, it's not really advisable that you trade against the trend, right? Lalo na kung hindi pa kayo sanay mag-handle ng account nyo at madali pa kayong kabahan. So, I suggest you always trade with the trend, or you only get in the market if you see a much clearer direction, right? So, for people who has been trading for quite some time now, I believe that you are more confident now to trade against the trend, but please do not disregard the 7281 level right here or whatever your support level is. So, kasi pwedeng mas little lower yan or whatnot. Okay? So again, please do not disregard the levels where the price can test. Yeah, katulad nito. Okay? Na ceiling to dati, ngayon, this could be our floor level right here. So, hindi ibig sabihin na ang anticipation natin is papunta naman doon, maglalagay na kayo ng malaking order, ang TP nyo nandito sa napakailalim. Abangan nyo kung kaya niya talagang i-break out ito. So kung gusto nyo short-term sell at bumaba nga si market in your favor, please make sure that you'll monitor the price somewhere here para kung mag-reverse man at biglang umakyat, at least you already made money there and you can reassess your position. Okay, so for me personally, I'll be monitoring this back again on H4. I will wait for another bullish engulfing just like this on this pullback right here. Sabi ko nga, will I expect that tonight? Not really. This is definitely for Monday for me. Yeah, bakit? Kung magbo-bullish engulfing man to for the last 4-hour bar, ibig sabihin madaling araw na yon, baka tulog na rin ako. Yeah, hindi ko na titingnan siya later on. Pero I'll be monitoring what the markets will do once we see, yeah, non-farm payroll number will be released tonight. So tingnan natin kung ano pa ang pwedeng mangyari, 'di ba? Tonight, I'm not saying that again, one way lang yung direction ng market, okay? Pero one thing is for sure, okay? The high impact news that we're waiting for is a big impact, right? To the markets tonight. Yeah. So, ano yon? That will be the non-farm payroll reports, right? Anong ibig sabihin ng non-farm payroll? Ito yung number na nire-release nila every first Friday of the month, right? The numbers of people employed, right? during the previous month. So tinitingnan din, excluding of course, kaya nga tinawag na non-farm, excluding the farming industry. Okay? At the same time, back-to-back niyan will be the unemployment rate. So, well, everyone understands what the unemployment rate is. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, pag mataas ang unemployment, hindi maganda. 'Di ba? Alright, so that will happen in few hours from now. And let's see how the markets would react to those things. So, medyo maraming pwedeng mangyari tonight as, again, round 2 of the Ukraine-Russia talks is it has begun. I'm not sure if it is already in progress, pero they're on their round 2. So again, we're still praying for the best result or outcome of that meeting for them, right? So that could possibly push where AUD USD can go tonight as well. All right? So pero for me, regardless if there's a high impact news or not, kailangan kong makita na mag-agree din yung chart ko dun sa interpretation ko ng kung anong newsman meron. Okay? So in this case, all right, siguro the easiest way to put this is amplifier lang yung news. Right? For me, amplifier yung news. Ibig sabihin, kung nakikita kong uptrend at yung news naman is nag-agree dun sa uptrend na nakikita ko, then mas tumataas yung probability ng trade. 'Di ba? Or mas tumataas yung probability na magmo-move yung market in my favor. So kung nakikita ko naman na yung trend ko sa chart at saka yung news medyo magkasalungat, ibig sabihin bumababa yung confidence ko na pwedeng umakyat si market din, 'di ba? Or pwedeng pumunta in my favor. So in some cases, I might still go with the trade. Alam naman natin minsan matigas ang ulo natin, pero in most cases, right? It's an automatic thing for me na to say, okay, I'll rather move to the next currency pair. Right? Pero sabi ko nga, again, tao lang po tayo, may mga tendencies tayo. Kaya sabi ko, in some cases, minsan namamaasa pa rin. Right? Umaasa pa rin tayo na that the price will move in our favor. So, anong ginagawa ko doon? Para ma-manage ko yung urge na yon to really get in the market kahit alam kong low probability trade na. Ang ginagawa ko doon, if you're familiar with lot sizing or risk management, doon na lang ako bumabawi. Binababaan ko yung lot size ko. Let's say instead of 0.1 or sorry, instead of 1.0, gawin nating 0.5 na lang or 0.1 para mas mababa lang yung naka-expose. So, if you have questions and clarifications about lot sizing, just let me know, right? So, or send me a message on my Facebook account, or maybe just send your question over to the comment section para ma-address natin. Okay? So, that's my take on AUD USD. As mentioned, I will primarily look at this on H4. But of course, for some, yes, pwede nyo abangan yung entry nyo on a much lower time frame like H1 or 15-minute chart. Okay, so we're looking forward for another bullish engulfing that will happen here for this continuation. Pero sabi ko nga, kung hindi man mangyari, meron pa rin tayong backup plan. Okay? Alright, so moving on Euro USD, look at that breakout for the last couple of days. Kung maalala nyo din from Wednesday, right? We are waiting for that pullback. Yeah, para matest tong level na to, itong ceiling na to. Again, true enough, the price have stayed below this horizontal line, hindi na siya umakyat ulit. Okay? Unfortunately for me, I wasn't able to find the bearish engulfing. Ito na miss out ko kasi to eh. Okay? So na miss out ko na siya dyan, then hindi na ako nakapasok sa trade. So isa lang nakuha ko AUD USD lang. So sayang, definitely sayang, right? Pero lagi niyo tatandaan, meron talaga kayong mga trades na may-miss, right? Na mami-miss. Pero of course, pag binalikan mo yung analysis mo, marirealize mo na, okay, at least tama yung analysis ko, natututo ako. Yeah, day by day na nagiging involved kayo on chart reading, right? Pero nga lang, sabi natin, minsan busy tayo, meron tayo ibang ginagawa. There are trades that you might or possibly miss. That's totally fine. That's totally normal. That's totally okay. Do not cry in the corner and say, hala, sayang talaga. Well, though it's true, sayang talaga na hindi natin nahuli to, right? That's a beautiful 140 pips move from this bearish engulfing right here, right? Or 140 if you start the count from here. So, minsan inisip mo sana kahit kalahati na lang nahuli ko, right? Pero anyway, the question now is, anong gagawin ko na next? Kung na-miss ko yung move na yon, ano na yung next na gagawin ko? Okay, balik tayo ulit doon sa D1. Okay, kung mapapansin nyo, from earlier today when I saw that drop, I was also looking for my re-entry. Okay, so I'm seeing that this price can possibly go there. Continuation itong move na to. Kasi kung titingnan mo siya sa daily chart, no, zoom out tayo ng konti. Alright, makikita mo pa rin itong downtrend na to na nangyayari. Okay, yung mga malalaking swings na to, pansinin mo yan. Alright, oops, sorry. Ayan, balik doon, pull back dito, balik. Right, though meron kang nakikitang sideways dito, right, pero gumagano na naman siya ulit. Okay? So, possibly, kung itutuloy-tuloy niya tong drop na to, okay? Depende rin sa non-farm payroll result tonight. So, pwedeng mag-continue yan. Okay? So, tingnan natin kung saan tayo pwede mag-re-entry. Okay? So, tingnan ko muna sa H4, no? If I go for the H4 chart, okay. The simplest way to go for this, at least for me, no? What I will do is the EMA. Yeah, this is my lazy way of checking if I would expect for a pullback or not. Okay, so my H4 chart tells me that the current price is already far from my EMA. Anong ibig sabihin nun? Okay, so nangyayari na yung extension. So para makapasok ako ulit, gusto kong bumalik siya. Okay, and from this or from here, I will wait for not necessarily always the touch from the EMA, but at least close to the EMA na parang ganito, parang ganito. Kung mag-touch siya, mas maganda. Alright? So, yun yung isang indicator ko na, yeah, I can go for another sell. This one, already have moved. So, ayaw na natin yan habulin. Antay tayo ng pullback. So, pag nag-pullback yan, papunta doon, yan, direction na yan. Okay? So, kumbaga, allow me to draw this. Assuming na ganito ang mangyari, okay, I'll have a purple line here and assuming these are the bars. So, parang ganyan, dito ako maghahanap ng another sell opportunity. Okay? So, it could be a bearish engulfing, it could be a shooting star, right? Ang magiging basehan ko. Okay? Now, there's still a possibility for that to continue, pero sabi ko nga, for me to get involved, kailangan ko ng pullback. Okay? Dito ako maghahanap ng entry price ko. Okay? And of course, please understand that we're not discounting the fact that it can possibly go down and continue at hindi ko na siya totally mahuli, which is totally fine for me. Kasi in the first place, dito na-miss ko na nga siya eh. Kumbaga, tinitingin lang ako ng level where I can get in again or habol kumbaga. Pero ideally, this is where you want to get in on the trade first. Diba? Okay, so for the people who wants to trade on 5 minutes or 15-minute chart, okay, let's see it here. Medyo malayo-layo na siya. Sandali ha. Anuhin ko lang tong visualization ko. So dapat H4, H1, and daily lang yan. Okay. So I have a different setting of my EMA on the 15-minute chart. So kung mapapansin nyo, medyo malayo na yan. So hindi ko na talaga siya habulin. Same concept nung waves na sinasabi ko kanina or yung swings. Okay? Kailangan kong makitang umakyat ulit doon si price tapos maghahanap ako ng sell order somewhere here. Dito ako maghahanap ng entry price natin for a sell. Alright? So, will that happen tonight? I'm not really sure. Kaya wait and see for me. For now, I would like to move on to GBP USD, which is also dropping now after that breakout. Look at that. I was anticipating for this move to happen. Alright? Pero kung mapapansin nyo dyan, nag-breakout na siya. Pero that's good news for us too. Ibig sabihin, from this sideways move for the last couple of days, right? Nagkakaroon na tayo ng trend. Anong ibig sabihin nun? I'll have it in orange, no? Nagkakaroon na tayo ng trend. This high compared to this high. Okay, pansinin nyo to. This one is now lower than the previous. Okay? This low is now lower than the previous. So, ibig sabihin, nagkakaroon tayo ng trend na ganito. Right? So, nagkakaroon siya ng parang momentum going in that direction. So, that's good news as well for us. If you guys are trend followers or if you're confident trading or following the trend more than trading sideways, so that's good news for you as well. In this case, pwede nating i-anticipate ito. Nga lang, na late na naman tayo, nag-breakout. May pullback ba to? No. This is just the H4 chart eh. Yeah, so that breakout is just happening for the last couple of hours. I have a pending order there earlier that already has been canceled on H1. Kung mapapansin nyo to, I was anticipating for a bullish engulfing here. Yeah. So, ano ba yung criteria ng bullish engulfing? It must break the previous bar low first, then wait for the price to go up. So, it did not happen, and that's what's happening now. Pababa na siya. So, we'll see kung makakapasok pa tayo ulit. Probably some of you are also considering this low right here. So, it's more of a habol kung titingnan nyo kung papasok pa kayo tonight. For me, I want to see the pullback. So that's, I'm not sure if you have noticed that for the last couple of weeks that I'm doing this live session, right? I always wait for the pullback kung na late na ako sa entry, yung ideal entry price ko. So, again, patience is a big factor when you're trading the currency market. Kasi minsan, gumalaw na si market, hindi mo, well, the reality is you will never catch them all, right? So pag na-miss out mo na yon, hanap ka ulit ng panibagong level where you can get in, where you are also confident on getting in, okay? We understand that there's the fear of missing out on things, but then again, what you need to understand is when it comes to trading, there will always be a trade that you can take later on. There will always be opportunity to get in the market again. Okay, the only reason na wala ng opportunity to make money here if totally the market will stop moving, right? Which is in our case, kahit sabihin na natin may war, right? Gumagalaw pa rin si market, right? So maraming opportunities to trade. So kung may na-miss out man kayo, let go, right? And reassess your position. Okay? Walang masama na sabihin nyo sa sarili nyo, sandali, na-miss out ko na yon, right? Antay na lang ako ng better opportunity. So for me, that level will be somewhere, right? On this level right here. Okay, a pullback. You can wait for that on H1 if this can happen right here tonight. Or maybe on H4 chart, either way. Okay? Probably for some of you guys, sa akin kasi, mapapansin nyo, hindi ko na-touch talaga itong nasa ilalim. Okay? I'll give you a clue. Why? Because I usually use my line chart when drawing my support and resistance here, para kita ko yung major touches dyan. Mas conservative yung, what you call this, yung touches. Pag bumalik ako sa bars, mas marami din siyang touches doon. So, kung mapapansin nyo, bumabalik din naman doon. So, mga false breakout lang yan. So, then again, okay, that's another clue there for you na hindi ibig sabihin na nagkakaroon na ng low dito, automatic trending na to kaagad. Pwede pa rin po ito bumalik doon at maging sideways. Ang sinasabi ko lang, nagkakaroon siya ng momentum pero hindi pa rin naman siya guaranteed. Kaya kailangan pa rin natin ng pullback. Okay? Kailangan natin ng pullback, and if the price will stay below, that's good sign for a new trend for us here. Pag hindi naman, then I will become a buyer again next week, waiting for the price or GBP/USD to move higher than the 133.06 level, or maybe higher than that, towards somewhere at 134 or something. Yeah. So, again, okay lang po na seller ka ngayon, bukas buyer ka, or buyer ka, seller ka the next time. Because your decision depends on what the current market condition is, which that's how it should be. Okay? All right? So, that's my take on GBP/USD, and I want to move on to NZD/US. Okay, nawala yung mga lines ko dito. Anyway, let's just redo this. We are still seeing a big downtrend, okay? Which I mentioned to you from Monday, okay? So kung mapapansin nyo yan, itong malaking downtrend na to, itong malaking swing na to, yun yung level na yon. Kung maalala nyo to, right? This level has been tested on Wednesday, right? May makikita kayong consolidation dyan, but eventually the price went up. Okay, so if it hits the 100 level right here, so may invalidate na tong downtrend natin, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it will really break out. So anong ibig sabihin nun, Ken? So from here, ang next kong i-anticipate is if this price goes up there and reach the 100 level, right? I would anticipate for us a bigger sideways move. So ibig sabihin, pag nangyari yan, sell level ito para sa akin. Hindi ibig sabihin na buy na tayo kaagad, right? Somewhere here will still be my sell. Okay, but of course, if the price breaks out and stays above here, this will be my buy level right here. So, ibig sabihin, the question now is, can I still get in if the anticipation is for the price to go up there than before going down? Yun ang titingnan natin ngayon. Okay, Pwede pa ba tayong humabol? Pwede pa ba tayong pumasok? Same concept. I will go and check on this on H4. Okay. Again, my shortcut, if you're not familiar with what do you call this? If you're not familiar with Fibonacci's, right? Or drawing your Fibonacci, I mean, your shortcut will be your EMA. Okay, so again, there's lots of EMA settings out there. You can study them and find whatever suits you. Okay, for me, it's 8 EMA from the daily H4 and H1 chart. Okay, easily if the price stays above the EMA, my expectation is for the price to continue to go up. If the price or the bar stays below the EMA, I would anticipate for the price to continue to go down. All right? Pero sabi nga natin, indicators are, or all indicators are lagging indicators at as it computes the movement of the price action. So magre-rely pa rin ako heavily on the price action. Okay? So again, if you have questions about indicators and you're not really familiar about what indicator can help you on really understanding the market, please let me know on the comment section. So if needed, I can create a separate video talking about that certain indicator that you want to learn further. Okay? So let me know in the comment section pag ano. Or you can send me a direct message. Okay? Actually, someone sent me a request to review the crypto market, like Bitcoin. Kung kaya pa ng oras natin, silipin din natin siya mamaya. Alright? So, I'm not sure if for the 8 people that's watching now, I'm not sure if you guys are also into cryptocurrency, but someone request for that. So, hopefully, when you watch this video at may oras pa tayo, we can go and jump in on Bitcoin very quickly. Right? So, anyway, NZD-USD, look at that. So parang kanina, same concept, no? Lumayo na siya sa EMA. Gusto natin malapit siya sa EMA before we buy. Look at this beautiful pin bar right here. Then the price bounce off, right? So ibig sabihin, we want to see the price here. Then we go and buy, anticipating for that move to continue. So pag hindi naman nangyari yan, okay, pansinin niyo po ito ha. Pag hindi naman nangyari yan, pansinin niyo tong pattern. Move, move, move. Medyo may sideways dito, tapos nag-move. So baka pwedeng bumaba din po siya ulit dito. Okay, at magtuloy-tuloy. Baka pwedeng mangyari tong consolidation again before going up. Okay? If you look at the bigger picture, if you go back to D1, mapapansin nyo po may bigger uptrend pa din dyan. So same or almost identical sa itsura ng AUD-USD, pwedeng ganito rin po mangyari dyan. Alright? Okay, so pwedeng for the people who are familiar about Fibonacci, then you can use your Fibonacci here. Okay, kung gusto nyo yung makita kung hanggang saan yung retracement just in case. Sabihin na lang natin na ito yung end niya. So, pwedeng bumabalik siya dito hanggang somewhere here at 38.2 or 50% fib before bouncing off again. Alright, so for me personally, tingnan natin kung kaya niyang gawin yung una. Okay, anong ibig sabihin? Lagyan ko lang ng horizontal line dito para ito yung aabangan natin. Okay, punta tayo sa H4. This is the initial plan. If the price goes back down, we'll see if we can go for a buy again until this level right here. Kung hindi naman, we could expect for the price to go back down. And going back to the daily chart, drawing this Fibonacci right here. Okay, ulitin ko lang to ha. Pag ito yung nangyari, buy pa rin naman tayo, pero mag-aabang tayo ng buy somewhere here. This is our buy 1 level, or this is B2 or buy 2 level. So somewhere at 50% fib. Okay, so usually pag nagbe-breakout yan sa 50% fib, tetest niya naman yung 61.8 level eh. Right? So dyan pa rin, almost same level pa rin tayo ng buy pa rin. Now, just in case, pag na-breakout niya talaga yan at nagtuloy-tuloy, saka na tayo magre-reconsider for a sell naman. Okay, so ibig sabihin, hindi niya na talaga kaya to at pwede niyang i-continue na yung downtrend na yon. Alright, so again, 2 plans. Since ito pa yung ina-anticipate natin and the price is still above the yellow, so ibig sabihin orange, yeah. As long as it stays above there, we're still a buyer, not until it reach this ceiling right here. So ibig sabihin, pag umakyat yan, buyer pa rin tayo. Pag umabot dito, take the money, saka tayo magko-consider ng sell, right? Anticipating for this drop right here. Okay? Yun yung isa sa pwede natin gawin. Pero the third thing is, just in case, medyo malayo-layo pa naman yon, just in case the price breaks through and stays above, then balik tayo sa pagiging buyers doon. anticipating for the price to go back up. All right. So where will I wait for this entry price? Again, it could happen on H4 or on H1, which is happening now right here. Tingnan natin kung kaya niya pang i-push to higher on that level right there. Okay? Alright, so let's see. Aabangan ko pa yung numbers ng non-farm payroll tonight bago ako magiging involved dito sa trade na to. Okay? Kasi sabi ko nga, it could point the opposite direction after the news is released. Okay, so tingnan natin. Yep. Sorry. Someone messaged me on Facebook. Okay, good point. What if nag-crossover siya na EMA? Okay. Oh, yeah, with the thing I mentioned earlier. So what if the price, okay, ganito na gets ko. What if the price on the H1 chart, okay, what if the price goes a little bit lower here, right? Magiging iba ba yung bias ko? Probably yes, right? Probably yes, magiging iba yung bias ko. So the clue there is I need to wait and see. Kung mangyari yun, saka lang ako magre-reassess. So for now, it's still staying above that orange EMA there. So I will still look into a buy more than a sell, right? So yun yung kumbaga yun yung priority ko. Okay? Okay, doke. So, yep, that's my take on NZD USD. Still, since we're talking about USD here, it's involved and we're waiting for the non-farm payroll numbers to be released. So, it's a wait and see for us tonight on this one. Okay? The USD CAD has spiked already. Okay, look at that. Look at that beautiful spike. All right, papansin niyo. Okay, bumalik na siya dito. Ito yung mali ko kanina. Alam nyo naman na I always wait for the pullback. So, I was anticipating for this price to go back down. Pero sabi ko nga, di ba, sometimes pwedeng magtuloy-tuloy din ang market, which yun nga talaga yung nangyari. Right, hindi na siya bumalik at nagtuloy-tuloy na siya. So, sucks to be me here, right? Pero anyway, wala kasi ako rin makitang entry price eh. Right? Wala akong makitang entry price, so kaya inaantay ko yung pullback, tas bullish engulfing. So kung dito kasi parang manghuhula ako ng entry price. So kumbaga purely luck kung pumasok ako dito at umakyat siya, 'di ba? So wala akong nakikitang entry price level. So I missed that already. I'm okay with that. Hindi naman siya nag-pull back. So if the question is, will you still get in on this one? I don't want to. Na. Why? The difference kasi this is sideways. Look at this. This is sideways. There's no clear trend there. Wala siyang momentum pointing towards a certain direction. And you're past the halfway level. Sa akin kasi pag sideways, the best entry is either when you're seeing the price from the floor or the support or nasa ceiling. Yun yung best entry price ko. Right? So, from here, okay, from here, nasa middle na kasi siya, or actually, more than middle na yan. So, antayin ko na lang siyang umakyat dito, saka ako magsesell ulit. Right? Or baka, antayin ko na lang siyang bumaba, saka ako magbabay. Yeah? Yun yung ano ko. So, well, sadly, hindi na siya nag-pull back dun sa level na gusto ko at bigla na siyang umalis. Yeah, iniwan niya na ako. Pero anyway, there are still levels there. What do you call this, that I can anticipate the price to go to. Okay, then I can make a better or I can make a much confident decision to get in. So if the price hits the ceiling, saka ako magsasell. If the price hits the floor, saka ako magbabay ulit. So yan, sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, hindi lahat ng nahuhuli natin, right? Or hindi kahit gaano kaganda or gaano tayo kagaling mag-analyze, minsan hindi sumusunod si market talaga doon sa gusto natin, 'di ba? So the best thing we can do as the trader is to reassess our position, right? And try not to chase if the market have already moved, okay? Find a much better setup instead. Okay? All right, so that's my plan on USD CAD. For the sake of this discussion, if you still wish to jump in on a trade, okay? Same concept pa rin naman. If you still want to go in for that buy, okay? I can show you the lazy way using the EMA again. Pero again, you need to wait for the pullback before you buy again. Kasi kung mapapansin nyo, ito yung pattern niya, right? So, kung na-late na kayo dun sa move, then you can wait for the buy. Okay? Pero ito nga, sabi ko, the danger of trading this in the middle of a sideways moving market is that the price can go back down before going up again. Kasi nga, sideways siya, di ba? So, if you are to trade it this way, please understand that this is not the highest probability that you can get yourself in. So, for me personally, I will not do it. Pero sabi ko nga, if you still want to jump in, as long as you're confident with it, right? Then you can go. At least alam mo yung ginagawa mo. Pero kung hindi mo naman naiintindihan kung bakit ka nagte-trade doon, di wag na lang, hanap ka ng ibang setup. Okay? All right. So, sorry, Sandra, what's VOM RRED? I'm not sure. What's this? Okay. All right, so I'm moving on to USD CHF now. All right. There you go. Still, mapapansin nyo yan. That bigger sideways. Okay. Tanggal yung lines ko dito. Weird. But anyway. Okay. Sandali Sabi ko nga sa inyo, I'll rather use the lines. Okay, there you go. So from here, okay, kung titingnan mo yung dati niyang sideways, yan, ba't nakadikit masyado? Yan. Kung nakikita mo yung dati niyang sideways to, tapos nag-stay na naman siya dito. Right? So, do we see a clear direction of where the market wants to go? I don't want to be involved with USD CHF, not yet. I'm not seeing where it wants to go. Same with USD JPY again. Unfortunately, USD JPY, though I would say, is one of my favorite currency pairs. Pero still, I'm not seeing where it really wants to go. Look at that indecision right there. Yeah, it's neither an uptrend nor a downtrend. It's not even sideways. So, it's a little tricky to get in on USD JPY. Again, as far as my understanding of this chart is concerned. So, but if you're seeing a different thing, please let me know so I can also have a quick look on that too. So, but for now, USD CHF and USD JPY is not showing me clear signs of its direction. So, I don't want to put my hands on these currency pairs for now. Yeah. So yeah, that's my take on it, and I think we still have time very quickly. As promised, okay. Yeah, we can look into Bitcoin. Okay, so we're looking at BTC USD on the daily chart. Look at that. Let me see. Yeah, 44. Yep, that's the level right there, I would say. Look at that. That's holding. It could possibly, so kumbaga, my personal opinion about this is you might expect for this zone, right, to be respected. Let me go back to my line. Okay, sandali Okay, there you go. So look at this. Consolidation here, consolidation here, a little bit of rejection here. Now the price is testing that. Then you have the significant resistance here too. So it could possibly stay within this range, right? For the people who are expecting for the Bitcoin to go back to its glory, right? You have the 44 level there to watch out for na kailangan niyang i-break out. So personally, I would expect for this consolidation also to happen here. Parang ganito before it would break out. Either it could possibly go back down again to like the 33 level mark right here. Right? So somewhere dito. Okay? So if you are a day trader for the cryptocurrency or Bitcoin, then you might want to operate within these levels muna. Okay? And wait for that breakout. So that's my take on this one. Because it's neither a downtrend nor an uptrend too. Okay? Kasi kung sasabihin mo, ito yung downtrend niya, pansinin mo yung waves na yan. Pagdating dito kasi na-invalidate niya na eh. Hindi na talaga siya clear downtrend. Right? So, hindi rin siya uptrend kasi this high right here is not higher than the previous. So, possibly it can go for the sideways move. Alright? Or can stay here, right? For quite some time, just like what happened here. Just like what happened here. Right? And this rejection right here. So, kumbaga, if you're a short-term trader, an intraday trader, you might want to operate within these levels muna before breaking out. Or before you anticipate for the breakout. So, kumbaga, adjust ka na lang pag nag-breakout siya ulit. Either, right? Pag nag-breakout siya dito pababa, then seller ka. Pag nag-breakout siya pataas, then you can buy again. All right? That's actually the same thing for, well, not necessarily the same thing for crude. I'm waiting for the price to, it's testing the 105 level now. I read something in the news earlier na umabot daw siya sa 116 per barrel. Pero looking at this, hindi naman, nasa 114 lang yung high niya so far. Okay, pero siguro ina-anticipate nila na umakyat yan kanina at 114. But again, there's a 142 level, which is a 2011 level that this price can still go to, or possibly with the global crisis in 2008, it can go back to the 179, almost 180 per barrel, right? So, pero bago man mangyari yun, we want to see if the price can really test this level right here. So looking at the daily chart, it is testing the 105 level today, or since yesterday. So hindi pa talaga din siya nagda-drop sa global market. Hopefully maayos na nila yung Ukraine Russian conflict there. And hopefully this price will, right, be more reasonable at hindi na siya masyado umakyat. But for traders, of course, you can take advantage of this, whether the price can go up or down. For me, I'm looking to go and buy here just in case the price holds the 105 support level right now. So tingnan natin, pwedeng long term siya dun sa 142. Alright, pero sa atin naman, for everyone's benefit, sana hindi na umabot dun yung presyo ng krudo, 'di ba? At hindi na tayo makakapag-outing dahil sa mahal ng gas, 'di ba? Pero anyway, and everyone understands, pag tumaas ang krudo, lahat din, right? Or maraming maapektuhan, hindi lang porket mataas yung krudo, krudo lang 'yon, 'di ba? Just imagine transportation ng food, services and everything. So marami ang maapektuhan. So though there's opportunities there to make money if the price goes up, personally for me, I hope it won't go there, and Ukraine and Russia can come up with an agreement very, very soon. So their decision can really help this price to be more reasonable at hindi na tumaas pa and stay above the 100 mark, diba? All right, so that's my take on this week's markets performance. Thank you so much for staying with me for an extra 15 minutes there, right? For the people who be watching this or watching the recorded version, okay, please understand that the market already have moved, okay? And probably some analysis is no longer applicable for you, lalo na yun sa 1 hourly and the 15-minute chart, okay? So again, reminding everyone, we're still on that road to 100. We're at 87 now, 13 more, right? And I'll be picking 2 winners for our one-on-one coaching session for at least 45 minutes, okay? So once again, thank you so much, everyone, for supporting me as I do these live sessions every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, okay, don't hesitate to send me a message, right? You know that I respond to your messages too. Okay, if you're not really comfortable sending your questions dun sa tawag natin sa public section, like the comment section, you can always go to my Facebook and send me a message there. All right, again, reminder, it would be helpful for me to answer your queries, especially if it's chart related, if you can send me a screenshot para mas easier. All right, so again, it's Football Friday tonight. Yeah. And thank you again for staying with me and watching and being with me doing the end of week market review. So you guys have a wonderful weekend ahead of you, right? Make sure this weekend you use it properly. If you're trading next week, pwede na kayong gumawa ng trading plan this weekend habang hindi gumagalaw yung market, so you'll be more ready. Or you can simply enjoy, yeah, and do your trading plan at the beginning of the week. Anyway, I'll be doing the market review again on Monday. So I'll see you on Monday. Guys, have a wonderful weekend. And as always, right, if it's stressful, you're not doing it properly, because trading should be fun. I'll see you guys in the next session. Bye for now. Cheers.